Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. Welcome to another episode of I Got Five Let's Talk, where we keep it fair like a California bear. And y'all know it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, subscribe, don't hide. Hey, salute to the mind, salute to the mind, salute to the guys. What up, Sticky? Today we got a good little topic, man. ICE agent kills woman, I think in Minneapolis, kills her while she's in her car. Yeah, man, you know, with me and ICE, I'm gonna say first I'm gonna say this about both of the topics today. My prayers and my condolences go out to the family. It's a tragic accident. No person should be losing their lives by somebody that shouldn't even be having guns. Let's just start there. But with that being said, you know I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it fair like a California bear. I posted something on my YouTube. I think it was on my Instagram. Yeah, it was on my Instagram, and I got a lot of backlash for it. I posted a reel. It was about a young black male sitting in the car outside his house. Uh, Most definitely, blessings for their family, you know, to their children, to their loved ones, and just to humanity, period. We are getting to a time now to where death is just oh so common. Death is just, we expect people to die so much now than 5 years ago. We're not talking about 10, 20 years ago. 5 years ago, we were not expecting and looking for people to die and for people to be this violent. But it's gotten this way. But I had posted something on my Instagram, a reel, and it was a young black male sitting in front of his house. The police approached him. He had a gun on him. He ran away. He dropped the clip, but while police chasing him, the police get to screaming out, "Stop or I'm gonna shoot you. Stop or I'm gonna shoot you." This is what he keep telling the male. The male drops the clip. The police yells out, "Clip." They shoot him over 20 times in the back. Now, you know the usual suspects. They get to say it. You know, yeah. I did I don't know if you missed them though, Sticky, but I did Venezuela. I'm gonna be doing some more on that too. But so they shoot him over 20 times in the back. The usual suspects, the white people, they get to saying, "Oh, he had a gun." Da 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 da. Now, mind you, he was wrong for having a gun. He was definitely wrong. Um, but he did put his life in danger by running from the police with a gun. Um, Sometimes, bro, it's just cool to give up. But I was saying that the police used excessive force in that situation because they shot him over 20 times in the back. Now, people were saying he shouldn't have had a gun. I understand their standpoint. Do I agree with it? No. This lady that got killed by the ICE agents, do I feel bad for her? Yes. But I relate this situation to the young man having a gun. She had a car. The police are known to use lies to cover themselves. We know this. We know this. For what? You're an American citizen. You don't need to do all that rah-rah. You don't need to. But by her thinking that she's an American, these police give a fuck. Or these ICE agents give a fuck. On top of that, these ICE agents ain't no different from police and everyday folk. They having problems too. So when you know these police lie, and you get to trying to, just leave the scene of a so-called crime, these people are quick to kill. Now, if that would have been a black man, they would have said, oh, he shouldn't have left the scene of the crime. He shouldn't have did this. He shouldn't have did that. Now, where is that saying for this woman? Now, mind you, I feel bad that she's passed. I feel bad that she got shot. But where is the same thing that they say about black people? Where's the same thing that they say about black men? She shouldn't have tried to leave. She shouldn't have tried to do this. Now, in my assessment, the police dead ass wrong. I don't know how the mayor, the governor, the district attorney is not filing charges. And in this city, Minneapolis, is going against Trump. So how come the district attorney or the state of Minneapolis is not pressing charges against this ICE agent? Fuck what Trump talking about. Fuck what everybody else talking about. Why isn't an arrest warrant and charges being pressed against this man for unaliving this woman? Just like Sticky was saying, there's a lot going on in Venezuela. Now we hearing that this is the test run. This is a test run. This is a test run to see what they could do to other countries. Trump is using the ICE agents to see how he could use the police. He's doing shit and allowing them to have free range. If this man is not charged, this proves that Trump is allowing the ICE agents to have free range. It's test runs. This ain't about none of that. We know how the police kill people every day because they say, oh man, we see it on iPhones, YouTube, TVs, tablets, all day long of people being killed while they in their car trying to leave from the police. Now you may say these ain't police. I agree with you there. And I agree with you that these people don't need to be riding around with no motherfucking guns like they the law. It was an ICE agent a couple of months ago got caught drunk driving. Ran the light, ran into a wall. You think he got arrested? Nope. Trump is the same thing that he's doing to Venezuela, testing what he can do and how he and what he can get away with. He doing the same thing with the ICE agents. He's using the ICE agents to activate a narrative. All this woman had to do was just stop. She was an American citizen. You not going to jail. You not being deported. So why in the fuck didn't you stop? We have got so far out of line that sometimes, like I was on my boy podcast the other night. I was on, not I Got Five. I was on the Tap In Show with my boy YBMF, Coaches ENT. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel too. That's YBMF, Coaches ENT, the Tap In Show. But we was on there and we was talking about how, I think it was the Joe Budden podcast or one of them podcasts, but I'm pretty sure y'all saw when they was talking about domestic violence, and he was like, nobody should be hitting nobody. And he was like, well, we arguing and I tell you to shut the fuck up. Do you think it's wise to keep talking? Because a sensible person gonna say, what the fuck? Like, oh yeah, you tripping. I'm out of here. Or, you done seen this motherfucker do something before, you gonna shut the fuck up. Or, you ready to get violent and gonna say, who the fuck you talking to? Now, once you respond in a violent manner, you know what's coming. You ready for that. You ready to take that smoke. If this person tell you to shut the fuck up, what you do after that, you ready for that smoke. Now, I'm glad you asked that question, Sticky, because the reason someone would have to stop is because of what I'm alluding to here. If you know the police uses the fact that kill people and they say, oh man, he had his car, he was trying to hit me. And we done seen it time after time, dozens of times, that the police lie like this. You think when you in this situation, you gonna be any different? And just like you said, that out there in Minneapolis, it's like the Wild Wild West. So if you know this person done told you to stop, and they got a gun, and you've been seeing them get away with bullshit, why would you keep going is the real question. You see that these people kill people. Even when I get arrested, and when they get to doing too much, and that's why I don't do too much. Because I know what these police will do. They'll whip your ass, choke you out, do all of that, kill you, and then say you was resisting arrest. Did she have to stop? No. We don't even know. It is alleged that this woman saw the ICE people fucking with some other people, and she stopped to put her nose in it. I don't know how true that is. But the ICE agents was not looking for her. And if they were looking for her, she is an American citizen. She not finna go to jail. She not finna get deported. So why in the fuck would you, knowing that these people are in your town being violent? I'm not giving excuse, and I'm not saying that the ICE agent was wrong. I mean, right. By all accountability, the ICE agent was dead ass wrong and needs to be charged with murder. That's how I feel. But also, to stop this type of shit from happening, you have to realize that these people out here are violent. That these people are out here ready to take your life. That these people are all part of an agenda. And until we wake up and see that, our fellow Americans are going to continue to make mistakes like this. And you may say, well, I shouldn't have to stop. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I've been through a whole motherfucking lot in my life. And the point, and where I'm at today in my life, if I'm walking down the street and I'm on a nigga oh, no. I'm going to give you one better. I got into it with a nigga one time. Older nigga was getting in my business, right? Boom. I spaz on a nigga, bust a nutty. Boom, the nigga ain't want no smoke. So one day, boom, nigga, I'm down the street. I'm standing on this nigga grass. Instead of this nigga coming to ask me, hey, nigga, get off my grass or whatever, this nigga go in the house and get a rifle. Nigga, get off my grass, you mark ass nigga, woo, 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 woo. No problem. What the fuck you want me to do? Tell that nigga that he has no right to tell me to get off his grass? For one, it's his grass. For two, was that rifle legal? Probably not. Probably not. But three, the main one of it all, if I reacted to his vibration, would I still be here? Probably not. Maybe what the ICE agent was doing was illegal. He had no means to operate like that. But he did. Why? Because this woman would not heed the warning signs. We really don't. We really don't, man. And people are not understanding what's really going on. If you sit back and you see what's going on, it's not about justice. Which brings us to our next topic about the 4 black women being killed on the highway fixing a flat. Their families, instead of pressing charges on the trucker, they sue the trucker and the company. Where's the justice at? Do you want justice or you want to get rich? Instead of going to the police station, to the courthouses and filing charges, they went to the courthouse and filed a lawsuit. Now, it's clean-cut case of murder to me. Whether it be negligence, manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter, whatever it be, he is at fault for them women losing their lives. After he is found guilty, you could sue him in a liability court, or you could sue the company for him being liable to the company. He automatically is a liability to the company. You see how that works? Especially in this case. Even in the case of Cassie, if she would have went to the police, I would understand. But you skip going to the police and pressing charges and go to the courthouse and file a lawsuit. This is the mindset of people nowadays. Fuck putting this motherfucker behind bars. This is how he's not charged with anything. He gets sued, moves on to somebody else that don't give a fuck, and they gonna hire him. And then what if he does the same thing within the next 5 to 20 years? If motherfuckers would charge motherfuckers instead of trying to get rich off of motherfuckers, a lot of this shit would not be going on. I would want justice for my people too as well. I definitely would want justice. That's like the same. I gotta say, it's like the same thing with Cassie. Did you really? It was not just with Cassie, but with all these so-called victims. Did you really want justice or did you want to get rich? Which one is it? Because to me, it looks like people wanted to get rich. See, me, I'm of the assessment that that's real hurt. When people, like them is real tears. But get that real justice. That's what you do. Get the real justice. Stop going to sue people. Stop looking for the fast buck, bro. If the lawsuit come with it, when you charging these people, then it's meant to be. But if you just going out here looking to sue a motherfucker because your people got killed, come on now. You ain't doing it when it's a broke motherfucker. Fuck him having his money. Send that motherfucker to jail. That's what you do. The same thing with the ICE agent killing the lady. Why hasn't the city of Minneapolis filed charges against this nigga yet? That's what's baffling to me. Why they ain't charged him? They have every right to charge him. They said he acted outside of the guidelines of the law. This is what the mayor and them is saying. So why not charge him already? In no way, in no shape, no form, I just want to put this disclaimer out there. I am not making fun of these people's death. I am not alluding to the fact that they are the suspects. They are the victims. But I do want to point out things that need to be pointed out. People will tell you anywhere, when you dealing with a violent person, man, walk the other way. When you dealing with police, man, just do what they say. Because why? Because if you don't, you running the risk of getting yourself hurt, murdered, or some trumped up charges being placed on you. Now, that's just what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, the man behind the voice to keep your bitch moist. Welcome to another episode of I Got Five Let's Talk, where we keep it fair like a California bear, and we ain't California raisin, so we ain't doing no hating. And y'all know it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. Share, like, and subscribe. Don't hide. It's a sad day, man, where you have people that are going out looking for illegal aliens, and it got to the fact to where they got to use guns. You know, people gotta understand, you know, especially when it comes to this illegal immigration situation. Um, you running the risk of getting your own self in trouble, man. You running the risk of protecting some criminals. You running the risk of endangering your life and your family's life. And people may say, "Oh man, we gotta stand up for their rights," but goddamn it, where is anybody standing up for the rights of Black Americans? Motherfuckers will jump over Black Americans to go help some illegal immigrants and support illegal immigrants before they'll support Black America. That's the real problem I have, and y'all don't see it. Y'all just don't see it. People may say, "Oh, Pharaoh, man, you talk like you know, you don't have no heart." No, I do feel when people lose their life. It's like a bitter taste in their mouth. Like people lose their life for the dumbest of things. But must I remind you, what do people say about Black lives? What do people say about Black support? Where is it? Like, let's be real here. Before you help a criminal in another country, help redefine the criminals you have in America first. The ones that you made it your job to see that these people be bound by jail slavery. Yeah, man, people continue to do that. And it's a tragic situation. You know, the women were killed, hit by an 18-wheeler. Fixing the flag, he ran into the car, killed them all. But I wouldn't want nobody. If I die like that, I want you to press charges. Press charges on the nigga, man. Fuck soon. Cause it ain't like you gonna get that money and go build me a big old tombstone, nigga, and all that. Nigga, get me a nice little headpiece, nigga. None of that. You not finna do none of that. You finna get the money and get on. I like, let's be real here, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. If it come that nigga, you able to sue this motherfucker, nigga, that's how it's planned out. But for you just to go run to the lawsuit people first before you, and we are talking about civilians. We not talking about, nigga, this is the misconception, nigga. Like, I don't want nobody to think like, oh, you know, oh, Pharaoh, you against snitching and all that. Nigga, I'm talking about civilians. These are civilians. You feel me? This ain't, even if them 4 girls was gang affiliated or street affiliated, it ain't up to them. It's up to their family, their parents. They have every right to go to the police and snitch, and that's what I'm for. You feel me? I don't give a fuck how nobody take it. For real, for real. But I don't want motherfuckers just to be going to get rich off of me when I'm dead. And it ain't just because, nigga, I'm no hater or nothing. If it's meant that way, it's meant that way. But, nigga, do not skip over pressing charges if I die by drinking a fucking contaminated Coca-Cola. I take 2 sips of the Coca-Cola, I die. Boom, nigga, the Coca-Cola right there. They test the Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola come back, all type of shit. Nigga, yada, 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 right? Everything go down. You see me go to the store, get the soda, come back. Nigga, I never tampered with it. That's the situation you sue in. That's where you sue at because you have no direct link to lock nobody up for. In this situation, these women were tragically murdered. I'm not even gonna say killed. I'm gonna say murdered because the way the grotesque way of how they was unalived. That's bad. But how dare they family want to get rich first? I want to say that they don't care about you. I just think that they care about money a little bit more. And that's what I mean when we say we have got so far away from just having common sense and just doing the right thing. Like they tell black people all the time, oh man, if he just would have sat there in the car and just got arrested, he'd still be here. If that woman just would have sat there in the car, nigga, she'd still be here too. You see how people get insensitive when I talk about this woman or this woman, but they don't get insensitive about similar situations when dealing with black folks or dealing with a black man? That's the reason you may think that I don't have no sympathy for nobody. That woman should have did the same thing that they tell black men over and over and over again. You should have just stayed there. Something harsh, it's harsh, but it's a reality though. It's definitely a reality. And again, I'm sorry that she lost her life. It's not like these ICE agents is just out there, no guns. Hey, let me see your passport. You know, let me see your social security card. Let me see your driver's license. You know, these motherfuckers got weapons on. These motherfuckers is the police. It's the hit squad. That's the hit squad. Okay, it ain't the police doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's why let the police do their job. Y'all don't see this. They using ICE agents to do police ass shit. So they can force you into believing you need more police. When in reality, motherfuckers gotta stop hiding illegal immigrants, stop supporting illegal immigration, stop supporting illegal criminals, secure the borders, and take care of your own constituents. How dare you ask us to give a fuck about blacks, Pharaoh? How dare you? How dare you say anything of the sort? I know. It's different when you put it like that, huh? My gosh, we did so much for blacks, civil rights. Blacks ain't get nigga no help off of that shit. Everybody in the world gets paid off of civil rights, but the people that created it. The NAACP helps everybody, but the people it was created for. After all the history that Americans know and say, oh, they're hiding that the black people are the truth, and you know, oh, it was so wrong what black people did to slavery, and but why not helping? Why you not understanding the fact that it ain't the fact that motherfuckers hate illegal immigrants? It's about motherfucker. You got people in your own country that been abused, nigga, and terrified that need help. but it proves that you will skip over the black nation to go help somebody else before you help them. This is the brutal reality of America, of present day America. It ain't my fault it's like that. It's my fault I'm pointing it out though. And I'm cool with that. Present day America hates the black nation. You can, no matter where you go across America, the black man is despised by the police, the white man, the Latins, blacks, and the government. Everybody is against them. No one helps them. They look at all black people like criminals, coons, whatever. But you would rather help a stranger? Oh, I'm a Christian. That's what you're supposed to do. You got strangers in your own motherfucking country that you refuse. Motherfucking strangers that live next door to you. You don't call them neighbors. They strangers because you refuse to say anything to them. You have, before you get to trying to help somebody else, motherfuckers need to help motherfuckers in their own country. Like, I don't see what y'all see. I see if America is at a turning point, if America is trying to be democratic, if America is really about justice, if people have seen the history of America to its darker constituents, why hasn't nobody reached out to the black community? Why they only come around when they need us? Because remember, these the same folks that was out here saying they was against reparations. These the same people that said they did not feel black people should get anything. People don't, let me see. At this point, everyone needs to know what. And that's what's wrong with us, though, man. That's what's wrong with us, too. We not trying to save each other. We not trying to help each other. Because, like I said, if somebody would have told that woman just to stop, you are an American citizen. They can't deport you. Just stop. She would still be here today. Ain't that the same thing that they say to black people, to black men that are doing wrong on their side of the narrative? We see the police say that, oh, he was trying to hit me with his car. My life was in danger. I had to shoot. Nigga, you could shoot once. Y'all niggas out here shooting, nigga, 5 to 20 times. That's clear murder. But if somebody would have been there and would have been yelling out, just stop, just stop. Maybe it would, but people egged on, you can't arrest her. You can't do that to her. Making her believe it was all good. It's crazy. Please feel free to comment, man. Please feel free to indulge. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think about ICE, about how this lady was brutally murdered. Um, but like I said, though, man, you know, some of these people are lightweight in cahoots, man. Because if it really mattered, why the city ain't pressing charges? If it really mattered, if it really mattered, he'd be in jail. He would definitely be in jail already. Where he needs to be, most definitely needs to be in jail. But they always hit you with the, oh man, you know, the lingo, the law, this and that. And so, nigga, we got it on tape, nigga. She did not try to kill him. You feel me? She did not try to run him over. And he killed her. That's exactly what it is. Me personally, I think ICE is needed. I definitely think that we do have a problem with immigration, but I don't think that they need guns. I think if they need to execute a search warrant, they need to get the police, um, because their search warrant, they don't have to go tearing up beds, walls, closets. You know, they want to look for people, so they don't need to be busting no doors down and going in there like Ninja Thursday and shit. But again, like Venezuela is a test. I'm telling y'all, ICE is the test to see what the government can get away with. You see that they talking about putting Trump 4 more years. They seeing what they can get away with. And people always talking about, oh, this president, that president. If it's a president, your vote don't count. This is why I tell like the governors, the mayors, the councilmen, the city council, city deputies. These people need to start pressing charges on people like this instead of all the the rhetoric of law and all that. Man, we seen what it is. He needs to be locked up, and the ICE company or whoever owns that, they need to be sued for sure. For sure. But the truck driver, he definitely need to go to jail. But in that instance, look what they did. That's what's wrong. And that's what's wrong with our people. And I'm talking about black people. You sue that motherfucker. You feel me? I mean, you don't sue that motherfucker. You send that nigga to jail. You send that nigga to jail. Let him get what he got coming. And it's all good. You run into the courts and all that, Basically, you saying you don't even give a fuck if it happened to somebody else. Because you ain't pressing charges. You just want the money. Wrong decision. Shit, man, illegal immigrants is everywhere, Sticky. Illegal immigrants is everywhere. Hollywood, Beverly Hills. They everywhere, man. And they been here for decades. And that's my problem. You been here for all these years, but you ain't get no, you you ain't stood in line none of that time. You ain't learned English, nothing. But we give more excuses to them than excuses to why young black males ain't got what they need to develop a sufficient lifestyle. Or why Americans are starting to feel the financial grip that black people have been feeling damn near their whole time since the white man been in power. Explain me that. It ain't no secret of, oh yeah, that's just like even here in LA, man, downtown by MacArthur Park, we know where a lot of them at. You see a lot of them, nigga, they cleared it out. But you, nigga, you feel me? They don't live too far from there. All them motherfuckers, they don't live that far. Motherfuckers need to concentrate where the fuck they at. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. I had to answer a call. Let me know if you can hear me, Sticky Fingers, man. My bad, man. I had to answer a call real quick. But yeah, it's like, man, like the sympathy comes with something, man. Like we make so many excuses for everybody else, man. But let's make these same excuses for Americans. Let's make these same excuses for Americans. Because there's people that really need these excuses, that really live these excuses, and they not excuses. It's how they actually, that's how they actually be kept down. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it went out. Let me know. Sticky, what it is. Oh, okay. Good looking, man. Appreciate it. Mod's always on the job, man. Salute to the guy, man. But yeah, man, it may sound people. I know people may be like, "Oh man, you sounding racist and all this." It's the fact, man. I'm not even with nigga the American government helping Africans when they come over here. I'm not cool with illegal immigrants that's Africans being over here. I'm not. I got a right and a left. I don't like, man, I'm keeping it fair. If you want to give somebody another shot at life, man, give it to the black Americans. Give it to the poor motherfuckers in America that be getting fucked over all their life. Just saying. Y'all motherfuckers want to sit out here and talk about oh, you know, these people need help or that people need help. I know a whole lot of people need help around this motherfucker. All that money y'all was giving out to these motherfuckers and you feel me? Don't blame the messenger. All that money y'all was giving out to all these illegal immigrants and shit like that, y'all could have put that money to a motherfucking community, a community shower house for homeless people. A mobile, and niggas got mobile car wash. So you telling me you can't have a mobile shower? You can't come up with a business that got a mobile shower that go around. Nigga put out the big old little like tent thing on the back of it, nigga, so people can't see them. Use the hot water and cold. You can't. You tell me you can't have 10 of those in the city? Oh, but it'll do more. It'll do more better if we do this for the for the illegal immigrants. These motherfuckers telling y'all straight to y'all face. They don't give a fuck about what y'all think. We have gotten so far out of motherfuckers will say, oh, I am Christian. It says, do right by your neighbor and all this, I'm like, well, all right, what that mean? I take care of the illegal immigrants. I support Mexico. Like, but not the niggas in America, huh? Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Let me know what y'all think, though, man. Dog, in them comments, though, man. What you thinking about Sticky, man? How you feel, man? What you think? You think ICE agents deserve to have guns? You think she should have stopped? Or you think she had every right to keep going? When keeping it real goes wrong. I'm not saying I don't have no sympathy for this woman, but what I am saying is that would have been somebody black. Think the reaction would be the same? Or will we be hearing that, oh man, he should have stopped? That's how I feel. I don't give a fuck what color you is. You feel me? This is my fucked up country. I'm an American. I can speak bad about this motherfucker all I fucking want to. I live here. Don't nobody else know what, like, a motherfucker tell you, oh, you got this type of code that ain't never been sick. Nigga, how you gonna tell me you ain't never been sick, nigga? Fuck on. Mm? Look at these companies. Like when you want something fixed in your house, you know what I'm saying? Look how y'all supporting this shit. I'm just pointing out the facts, y'all. Y'all going to Home Depot, getting the workers. You feel me? When Luther could do the same damn shit. You know what I mean? Shit, why? Oh, but Luther don't do the same work and, they do it for cheap. Oh, that's what it really is. Cheap labor. Cheap labor, huh? So really, you support illegal immigration because they give up cheap labor. So now, you want to use a motherfucker. So this is what that's about. You want to use somebody that's willing to be used. And me, as a person that's not trying to get used, that need my my real percentage for doing this work, you gonna tell me, nigga, I'm wrong? Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, y'all. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. First of all, I'm not supporting nobody that don't support the black community in all its endeavors. Straight up. I'm not going for that sometimes support shit. You know, I'm gonna keep it fair, but I'm just not. You feel me? I'm not going for it, man. I'm I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Where was y'all at when niggas needed y'all? Where y'all at right now? I don't see motherfuckers standing up in Congress talking about reparations. I just don't got time for it no more, man. Same thing y'all say about us, I'm gonna say the same thing about y'all. But that brings us to closure, man. On another day of I Got Five, let's talk. Retrospect, man. Looking back on today's episode, um, it's truth, man. We getting so far from, actually being human. And I'm not trying to talk about the 4 black women that, lost their lives to the trucker, but I am talking about their family. That's a bad look, man. That's very distasteful. In that manner, that man needs to be locked up, not sued. Sued second, locked up first. Um, that's just the way it is, man. He did a horrendous thing, and he needs to pay for that. And his company needs to pay for that for hiring him and putting that type of pressure on these truckers. These truckers go through a lot, man. These truckers, they be making these truckers drive sometimes 16 hours, man. And some of these people need that money, so they get up there, they start doing all type of drugs, or, taking no-dos, or, just running the risk of falling asleep behind the wheel. So I think most definitely, whatever company he worked for, they need to be investigated and sued. Most definitely. The ICE agent that killed that woman, he needs to be charged with murder and locked up, point blank period. And with that being said, y'all know how I feel, man. Y'all know the motto, take care of each other. And if you can't do that, take care of your motherfucking self. Shout out to my mod, Sticky Finger, man, always in the building, man, always giving love and indulging, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, people definitely need to change. People definitely need to come to their senses, man. And also, we gotta, people that vote, we gotta take blame into this shit too, though, because we help enable a lot of this fuckery that's going around because we allowed ourselves to continuously to be lied to. We continue that narrative by voting for these people, not getting no new blood in there. So the problems that we have to share in them problems. The way that America is going right now, we gotta share in that too, man, because We not, you know, we allowing for the motherfucker that's always in front of us to tell us the truth, but in reality, the motherfucker that's in front of us is the one that's put there to tell us the lies. So man, stay woke, keep your eyes peeled, mindset on the meal, take care of each other. If you can't do that, take care of yourself. Always tell a friend and tell a friend and tell another motherfucking friend. This is the spot. We out.